Miraculous, Pendulex, up to the test when things go wrong. Miraculous, the luckiest, the power of love almost too strong. Miraculous. So I think Ladybug's side would consist of, well, Ladybug, Argos, Vesperia, Ryuko, Pigella, Minotaurox, Rooster Bold, and King Monkey. On Cat Noir's side, we have Cat Noir, Rena Rouge, Carapace, Viperion, Purple Tigress, Polymouse, Caprikid, um, Pegasus, and Miss Hound. So I think Felix, he would be on Marinette's side. I have my reasons. I mean, first off, they're both keeping the secrets about Gabriel, the Wish, and the Sente monsters and all that stuff. Plus, they need to keep the secrets of the Miraculous. I think Felix would understand Ladybug and her side. So it'd be counterproductive for Felix to be on Cat Noir's side, and he doesn't even know Adrian's Cat Noir, so yeah. Vesperia, I just think she got Marinette's back. I mean, I just think she got like Ladybug, they got the same like vibe. I mean, I don't see Vesperia being on Cat Noir's side personally. The only thing is she was Kitty Noir, but like that doesn't mean she'd be on Cat Noir's side. And I didn't want to separate Kagami and Felix for this. Plus, I think Marinette and Kagami, they have they're keeping the secret. I think that their friendship is strong enough for them to understand, and I don't think Kagami's that emotionally vulnerable to this extent. I think Pagella, that she would understand why Ladybug would lie. And I think it'd be a nice divide to have Purple Tigress and Pagella to be on opposing sides. Menatorox, I think he would be on Ladybug's side personally. And it's a nice divide if I put Milen or Polymouse on the opposite side. So that's why I put Menatorox on Ladybug's side. Rooster Bold, I just think Mark as a character would understand the reason to keep secrets. I think he's more emotionally like attentive and understanding to realize that Ladybug's reason to keep a secret. Plus, it's nice to have Zoe and Mark be on the same side. Like, they're in the same class, you know? Or were in the same class. I don't know how Season 6 doing the classrooms and stuff. And I just think King Monkey would also be on Ladybug's side because I don't think he I don't think he'd have strong emotions on The Secret as everyone else. Plus, him as a character, he's more naive or just emotionally, he's not like. I don't think he's that emotionally attached to Adrian, anyways. And plus, he got kind of goofs around. He thinks being a superhero is kind of cool, so yeah. And I kind of put Bunnix on Ladybug's side because I think Ladybug's right to do this. And I'll get into that in another video, but I think Bunnix knows that this is an event that needs to happen. And if these two sides oppose each other, I think she either won't intervene or she'll be on Ladybug's side because it's an event that needs to happen. But that's just my take. Now I'll be going over Cat Noir's side. So for Ladybug and Cat Noir's team, I really tried to balance everyone out. I think having two of the main miracle box for each team was a way to balance it out. Argos and Vesperia on Ladybug's side, Rena Rouge and Carapace on Cat Noir's side. I think it's a fine balance. I think because we have such smart characters like Ladybug and Argos, a prodigy and just an overall genius, on Ladybug's side, there need to be a balance. So we have Max and Sabrina on Cat Noir's side, Pegasus and Miss Hound respectively on Cat Noir's side, to balance out these just smart people on Ladybug's side. I mean, we have Kagami, who's also very smart, so we kind of have Cat Noir to kind of balance that. So that's like a good parallel on that end. I mean, we have parallels in relationships. We got Luca and Julika, they're brothers, but they have to go against Pagella, who's Julika's, they have a relationship. So Julika and Rose being on opposite sides, that's like a big thing. I mean, then having Luca with the power second chance, that's pretty OP. So having someone chaotic as Ryuko, that's a good balance, I'd say. And then having Milen and Ivan be on opposite sides is also very interesting, an interesting perspective. I mean, having Rooster Bold and Capper Kid on opposite sides, that's a good balance. But then having Vesperia and Rooster Bold same team, because they're in the same class and same age bracket, so the teams are kind of have chemistry as well. Cat Noir already knows Max is Pegasus, so it's good to have him on Cat Noir's side, anyways. And then I just think Luca could understand Cat Noir's thought process on secrets, so it's good to have him on that side. I just think Rena Rouge, the reason she's on Cat Noir's side is based on her reaction for the new episode. So I think she would be on Cat Noir's side, but she wouldn't be that against Ladybug. I think she would be kind of like the Black Widow of this kind of story if they go in this direction. And speaking of, I think Chrysalis is basically the Zemo of if they had a civil war, he'd be the Z. I mean, she would be the Zemo of this story. So yeah, and King Monkey's definitely on Ladybug's side. I don't think he would be on Cat Noir's in my personal opinion. And Miss Hound is definitely on Cat Noir's side because she's all about law and order. I think she'd be more about the rules and stuff, so she'd definitely be on Cat Noir's side. And yeah, like all the people on these sides, I'm personally on Ladybug's side, so maybe I have some bias, but yeah. Yeah, that's all the video. If I repeat a lot of stuff, sorry. This is my first kind of rambling, talking stuff, and yeah.